course name JavaScript, like React. Now, everyone guess this. Student name is depending on which column? Sir, based on which column you can able to get the student name, sir? Student ID, na? If I give student ID, can you find student name, sir? Yes, easy. Anyone guess course name is depending on which column? Course name is depending on which ID? Course ID. But sir, what is the primary key in this table? Student ID, na? That is a problem. If someone is primary key, every other thing should depend on primary key. What if you remember in the primary key definition also I told you, based on which key you can able to identify each and every value. Okay, using primary key you can able to get any value. Okay, but using the student ID getting the course name is not good. Okay, so that is why we used to have a this one. You should divide it as two tables. This is bad because I'm giving bad examples. Okay, this is bad because course name depends on course ID instead of student ID primary key. So how do you solve it? Divide into two tables. Divide into two tables. Imagine if this is a two table, sir. Student ID, student name is one table. Course ID, course name is one table. In both the tables, they are depending on primary key only, no? Now. So the rule is like in one table, always other things should depend on primary key. This also we did in the last class. We did in our previous things, we did this also. Or 3NF, third normal form. When we divide the tables, we will follow this all rules, sir. If something is in third normal form, the table should be in 2NF. Now, same logic. Here also same logic. All columns depends on the primary key and no transitive dependency. What does it mean by transitive dependency is like this. Um, Student ID, student name, student city, student state, student country. Now here 103 Raj, Hyderabad, TG, India. Now here City is depending on the student ID. Now here the problem is student ID, based on the student ID you can able to get the city. Based on the student ID you can able to get the state. Based on the student ID depending you can get the country. But there is a chance that transitive dependency happens. Transitive dependency, how can I say it here? Usually here it's not bad example. It's not like here this is not the right one. I will give this uh, department ID, department name, department faculty ID, faculty ID, faculty name. Now actually I did some kind of big thing. Now see 103 department name is some kind of uh, CSC. CSC faculty ID is some kind of 201, 201 Shaker. Now see here, the problem is now Shaker's faculty is depending on faculty ID. That is actually breaking the second rule. But not only second rule, it is having transitive dependency. What is transitive dependency is like using the student ID, you can able to find the department ID. Using the department ID, you can able to get the faculty department faculty ID. Using the faculty ID, you can get the faculty name. So A to B, B to C, indirectly A to C, right? This kind of dependency is also not good. Going from A to B, B to C, and getting A to C is also not good. This is also bad example. Here also you will do divide it into multiple tables. This is also bad. These kind of examples also we will not do. Tables should not have transitive dependency. Okay. Last one, BCNF, Boyce Codd normal form. There are two scientists, one is Boyce and another one Codd. These people said an another rule for that. Boyce Codd normal form. There are so many other 4 and a half, 5 and a half, 6 and a half, but mostly people use it this four. Table should be in 3NF and every determinant every determinant must be a candidate key. Anyone remember what is candidate key? Candidate key is same as primary key, but it is not elected as a primary key. Like for example, if two people are in an election, both are having the same thing, but one person wins and another person loses. Okay, same way. Imagine in a student's table, student ID is there and Aadhaar ID is there. Aadhaar number is there. Aadhaar number is also unique. Student ID is also unique. Using student ID, you can able to find the student name. Using Aadhaar number also, you can find the student name. But we selected student ID as the primary key. Even Aadhaar is eligible to become a primary key, but we did not selected it. That one, even though eligible but not selected, they are called candidate keys. What are they called? Candidate keys. We don't write them as candidate key or something. It's just a conceptual idea. Same as primary key. It's not only unique, unique plus not null. It is same as primary key. What does it mean by every determinant must be a candidate key? Means like in a table, anything which has deterministic capabilities, like for example, department id has some kind of capability, like uh, this one has a capability. Any column which is have a capability to find other details is a candidate key. You should, like Aadhaar number, PAN number, phone number, those things are candidate keys, like they should follow the uniqueness. Good. Okay, these are just rules. Any doubts? Online, anyone have any doubts, sir? No. In interview, if someone asks you what is it mean by normalization, it is the process of organizing your data into tables. Okay. For that, we have so many rules. Each rule is called, or each level is called normal form. There are levels such as 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, and the BCNF. Clear? Are you getting my point, ma? Same way, every database should also have some basic principles. Okay. Now, databases should also follow should also follow some principles called acid principles. Usually, relational management, relational databases follows the acid principles. No SQL follows the base principles. These are the these are the key properties for relational or for RDBMS like MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, etc. These kind of things all will follow these rules, like acid principles. Acid means A stands for atomicity, C stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, D stands for durability. What is it mean by atomicity, sir? Atomicity means like you done one transaction, sir. You done one query. Select something from something where something you will do one query, na? Any query you do, you should do complete query or don't do any query. That's it. Other queries you should not do. Okay. The rule is very simple. Any transaction you do, any transaction, they call it as transactions actually. Any transaction must be completed, completed or done not at all. It should be complete one or nothing, 0 or 100 percentage. No middle one. Any transaction in a database should be either 0 percentage or 100 percentage. For example, it's like, see, for example, you are doing one big query, sir. In that query, one chota error happened. You write it like, I like 10 lines of query. In ninth line, error happens. Do you think all the remaining lines of the query already run? Sir, when one error happens, do you think complete query will stop or half will run, half will stop? Complete query will stop, na? See, you did the query, sir. Create database, something, something, something. You wrote big. In that, I wrote some spelling mistake. Do you think lines which are already there, they will run and remaining things will stop? No, sir. If all is one query, it will stop it. If any single line fails, sir, complete transaction fails. We did that. You did create procedure, na? In create procedure, at end I did one mistake. When I did mistake end, do you think all the other things already ran? No. End mistake means total procedure wrong. You did not create simple. Is it clear ma online? Either sorry, spelling mistakes. Either it should be complete or no, nothing. If any errors happens at any steps, it will stop the complete transaction. It will never have it like 50% transaction done, 80% transaction done. That is not possible. That is called atomicity. What is it called, sir? Atomicity. Second one, consistency. After a transaction, after a transaction, DB DB must remain in valid state. Remains in valid state. Valid state. Valid state बोले तो all constraints, foreign keys and rules must hold true. What, what does it mean? For example, sir, normally foreign key means you should give some value, sir. Okay. You will give the value which is in some another primary key. Imagine in you are taking student ID, you are taking the customer ID in orders table. You did one insert operation and you did not give customer ID. It is coming from the foreign key. You should write it here. Imagine the rule is like you should write it. Okay, but you did not write it. Do you think it will accept, sir? Will it accept, sir? No, sir. There is a constraint called check age greater than 18. You remember the checks? You remember constraints, ma? Check greater than 18 age. And I gave age as 17. Will it accept, sir? No. One column is non-null. Like it should not have not null. It is like it should not have a null value. But I did not give the any value for that. Will it accept, sir? No. So data always should follow the rules. And when you are giving any transaction which is not following the rules, the transaction should be rejected. It should not run the transaction. Database follows these rules. That is why we get errors. We get errors because we don't follow these rules. Database follows these rules. Database will stop if you get it any single error, it will not run the whole query. Database will stop it like if you are not following the rules. You set one rule like check age greater than 18, but you are not giving greater than 18, then it will say it like false. That is called maintaining consistency. Is it clear, man? Good. Next, isolation. Isolation. every transaction, every transaction should be independent. I write one query like student, change the student ID 101 phone number to something. Student ID 102 phone number to something. I write two transactions na. Are you getting my point, ma? I write two transactions na. When I write two transactions, the two transactions should run separately. To same table, you are doing two transactions. One transaction should not interfere with other transaction. First transaction smoothly run. हो गया. Second transaction smoothly should run. हो गया. First transaction should not disturb the second one, or second one should not override the first one. Are you getting my point, ma? Because both are separate statements. Transactions are always independent. That is called isolation. What is it called, sir? Isolation. First, normalization is the rules how you will divide the tables. Acid principles are the rules how you will maintain the databases. Okay, both are different. Last one, durability. Data, not data. Once a transaction is committed, once a transaction is committed means saved. Committed is like a saved. All transactions are actually automatically saved in the workbench. We will see what is like commit, how to do. Saved. Okay. Data should be safe even if system crashes. Sir, you save some data, sir, and the data should be there. Okay. Whatever happens, we don't care. Even if system crashes, that you can able to recover the data. Those kind of, because backups will be there. That is called durability. Every database should follow these rules, sir. Online, anyone have any questions, sir? These are completely theoretical one. But believe me, these things are like the basics actually. When you are starting a database, the database how it should be, or a table how it should be, they like the minimum basics. We are learning them last actually. Any other doubts? Online, is it clear, sir? Anyone have any question online? Online, is it clear? Are you there? Determinant means anything which is able to find. For example, using Aadhaar, you can able to find other details, na? So Aadhaar is also one determinant. It is it using that you can determine any other thing. Good. Now let's open here workbench. Next one, TCL commands. Transactional control language. Transaction control language. If you remember, we started with learning languages only, sub languages, TCL, DCL, DML. Okay, DDL. We started with DDL. Okay, now we come to the last ones, which are TCL and DCL. These are very shorter ones. Workbench. Now, if I go here, if I get any data here, I can get employees data. I can able to do anything. Now, before you do any transaction, sir, usually transactions contains insert, update, delete are considers the transactions. What they are considered ma transaction. You are adding one data, you are deleting one data, you are subtracting, updating some data. Those are called transactions. I want to stop this kind of Sorry, I wanted to make this kind of one transaction save, not save, those kind of things I can do it. Like for example, first I will do in workbench by default all are committed. Did you ever save in workbench, sir? No, automatically they will be saved na. That is because in workbench there is something called auto commit. uh, I think auto commit only, which is equals to false. Unknown system, where is this auto commit? Automatically starts, automatically use. Somewhere auto commit will be there. SQL auto commit. Workbench auto commit false. What is the variable? SQL injection. Now auto commit. There is no brace, no underscore. Auto commit equals to false. See, what does it mean by auto commit is equals to false? Sir, auto commit means save. Commit means save, but commit means permanent save. If you put commit, it's like you can't recover it. It's permanently saved. For example, sir, you all know delete command. If I do delete command without where, what will happen? Without where condition, if you do delete, what will happen? It will delete complete database, na? Sir, imagine accidentally I deleted my complete database. Now, do you think it's a good one? No. If it is committed, what is the problem there? I can't bring it back. Then whole company will be shut down if the company database is lost. Right or not? Imagine all of our accounts in Instagram just deleted in Instagram database. Do you think user will like to create another account? No. That will be the end of the company. Simple. So any transaction you do should not be automatically committed. You should commit them. You will check and you will save it. By default, in Workbench, they are automatically committed. Okay. Now, if I do it one command, sir, now they are not automatically committed. Now I will do one command. command is like update. Uh, I forgot, like, you update command, you have to write set na. Set salary is equals to update from employees. Do I have to write update from only? Check ray update command. What is the basic update command? I think. Uh, insert update table name. Yes, you don't need to write from update employees. Set salary is equals to 000, where e name is equals to Pooja. Okay. Now here use office. If I do it here, originally in employees table, sir, originally in employees table, sir, there is a person Pooja having a salary 25,000, and I'm changing that salary into zero. Simple logic, na? I have to change it into 30,000. I have to change the salary into 30,000, but I forgot and I'm just changing into reduce the volume, right? Now, I think someone don't know how to use the phone. Reduce it, right? Now they go. Now go here. Next, if I run this, now see this. What happens, everyone? Now what is Pooja's salary? I don't want zero. Accidentally I changed it to zero. Now whatever the query I did, I wanted to bring it back. If I write it here, commit, anyone guess what will happen? Okay, it will be fixed to zero. Do I want it to commit? If you say commit, fix hota zero, save hota, but I don't want. I want to go back. If I want to go back, you can use something called a rollback. What you will do? Rollback. Rollback will unroll whatever the previous transaction you did, that previous transaction it will unroll. Like automatically before the previous transaction, what is the last transaction you did? The last transaction I did is the changing the salary of Pooja. Then that changing the salary of Pooja one will be removed. Commit will save permanently, so rollback will roll it back. Now if I go here, huh? Why rollback did not work? Now rollback worked, did not run. Now देखो what is Pooja's salary? 25,000. Commit is for complete saving. Rollback is for getting it back. Again, I'm telling it won't work in your workbench if you don't put this auto commit false, because by default you are committing. In your workbench क्या होता? Like anything you do will be saved automatically. You can't use rollback. If it is once committed, rollback nahi work hota. Any doubts online? No. You can even use save point. What is save point is like, imagine I put here save point. You can put any name, save point Prasad. You can put one name. Now imagine I write it here. Imagine I write it here some another queries. I write so many queries. Imagine. Now if I say roll back to Prasad. Now before Prasad, you whatever you do, that one will not check. If you say roll back, automatically all the transactions of previous one will be rolled back. But if you say roll back to Prasad until that wherever the Prasad save point is there, until that only it will roll back. Are you getting my point, ma? Imagine I did it like inserting three people. Okay, three people inserting is mistake. If I do roll back, all three people will be back it down and no insertion will happen. But if I put after two people save point and if I say roll back to that save point, only that particular point only it will recover. Remaining two it will not recover. Are you getting my point, ma? So like this, you can control any transaction which you are doing. These are called transactional control language. What are they called, sir? Transactional control language. Online, any doubts, sir? These commands are used to control the transactions. These commands are used to control the transactions. Can you show one with the delete one db and retrieve the db so that it will be helpful? I will do it. I will show you the save point also one more time. These commands are used to control the transactions. We can use commands. We can use commands like commit, saves all changes, all changes, saves all changes made during the saves all changes made during the current transaction. Rollback. Undoes undoes all the changes made during the current transaction. Save point sets a point sets a point within a transaction within a transaction to which you can roll back. Can roll back. To separate transactions from other queries, we can use start transaction. If you write it here, start transaction, from there it will become the starting point. Can we do it, ma? Let's do one more example. First, note it down. Done? Now, let's go here. Let's see it here, sir. Now, let's go here. If I start one transaction, start transaction. Now here I'm starting it like I'm writing it here. Delete, insert. First I will insert something into employees 203. These employees are having it 203. No. XYZ. M. Salary. M. Salary. Country. Department ID 107 201. Those are easy. Now I did one insert transaction. Okay. Then why it is having it like 203 is not a valid in this position? Huh? Insert into table employees values. Right now, that is what na. Now this is one insertion. I will also put one save point. Save point ABC. Save point is ABC. Okay. Till now it is saved. Now, now I will go here something called delete. Delete from table name employees where e name is equals to Pooja. If I do it, one guy will be added, XYZ, and one girl, like one Pooja, will be deleted. This is the logic. Any doubts here? Do it here. Now delete is also done. If I go here, refresh, Pooja is deleted, XYZ is not added. XYZ is added. Any doubts, sir? No. Now I wanted to do rollback. If I write here, if I write here rollback, then what is the previous transaction? One insertion, one deletion. Na? Both will be nullified. Insertion will be removed, deletion will come back if I do rollback. If I say rollback to ABC, only until the ABC it will go rollback. From here it will go to the ABC. Then what it means? Deletion will will be nullified, but insertion will be there. Normal rollback is complete transaction will be rollback, but save point is like only to a certain point. Is it clear ma now online? Now if I do it here, rollback came to ABC. Now deleted person Pooja will come back. देखो Pooja came. But what about the XYZ? देखो he's there. Because you went to the certain one. In case if I went to here in this way, where is XYZ? I used see you can use any time. One transaction is there. First time I used rollback going to one particular point. But second time I used rollback, मैंने रुक completely जाओ. If I use another transaction, that is a problem. This transaction will be overcome with another transaction. Rollback will be like पहला transaction क्या है, last transaction क्या है, that one it will do. That is why before starting I put it as a transaction kind of one, just to separate the logic. After same point it will not work, right? Huh? Whatever you put it, see, save point is like kind of a mark. Okay, when you put a save point, sir, after the save point, whatever you write it there, after the save point, whatever you write it here, first time what I did, देखो, when I write it here, roll back to ABC, roll back to ABC, it will go back to only ABC. Sir, if it went to ABC, this one will not run, na? Then what it will happen? Puja will be there only. But if I say just roll back, it will go to the transaction. So this all will be done. That is the difference. If you want to go to a particular point, you will go roll back, save point. If you wanted to go to the complete transaction, that is called rollback. In notes also, I told that only roll save point will set a point in a transaction to which rollback will go. Any questions on this? Online, is it clear, sir? Online, is it clear? Uh, yes, good. Last one. One more time, I'm telling it, Sri. Rollback means whatever the transaction you have done. If I do one transaction, if I do one transaction, delete, start transaction, delete from employees, employees, all the employees are deleted. I don't want that. Roll back, go to the back. All my employees are back. Is it clear, ma online? Please try it on your own one time, okay? But set that auto commit false. If you say commit and roll back, कुछ नहीं होता, recover नहीं होता. Commit is the end word. I did not say commit. That's why everything is working nice. After deleting everyone, if I say commit ना, हो गया. Now, next, last one. This is like a theoretical one. Mostly you don't do this, but it is there. DCL, data control language. It is used to control control access to the data in database. See, same like this. Like for example, just now I deleted everything, na? What if I deleted everything and company goes bankrupt? So that's why people, when you join in the company, do you think company will give you access for a delete, sir? No. Do you think company will give access for everything? No. Company will be like, you are having only this much work, only this tables you work, only this operations you do, only these things you are can able to do. Like this for a person, any person who you are and what you can access, what you cannot access, I can give some permissions. Those commands are called DCL commands. What are they called, sir? DCL commands. Mainly two commands are there in DCL. One is grant. It gives privileges. Privileges means permissions to user, and revoke. It will take back the permissions. Removes previously granted privileges. Without database also same, sir. What database also same? Sir, transaction control things will work on tables, not database. Don't delete database and ask database to back. No. If you delete a database, that's a big problem. Don't do that. Okay. Use it on tables only. I will just show you the example because I don't have any other users here, but I will tell you how it will work. Grant, insert, comma, delete on employees to a a dot com or a@gmail.com. That there is a guy named a@gmail.com. Okay. For that guy, I'm giving it, sir. This is the Gmail ID of him. Or if you have any username, you can even write identified by Prasad. There is an user named Prasad or Gmail. You can use Prasad or Gmail. This guy, you are allocating insert and delete operations on employees. Can he do update operation? Can he do update operation, sir? No. Why? Only insert and delete are given. You are giving only the insert delete, na? How can he do update, sir? He can't do. You are giving some permission, sir. Is it clear, ma, online? Only insert. See, you can give whatever you like. I gave it like insert delete. Are you getting my point, ma? You can give insert, delete, update, or insert only, or update only, or delete only. Tumhara icha. I gave it like two operations. That's it. Same thing. I can even remove also. Revoke, delete on employees from a@gmail.com. So this guy now he can't do delete also. If I do this, second step, it will revoke the delete operation, so he can't do delete. Like he can do insert. That is a basic logic, sir. You don't do these things. Okay. Your database managers will do that. Here we are setting privileges to both user and data, sir. No, you are setting privileges to user on data. One database is there, in that one table name employees are there. Like, can you insert the data in the table? Can you delete the data in the table? Can you update the data in the table? Whether you are eligible to do that or not, you are setting it. What type of data you can insert it, I'm not setting it. Did I set it like only strings you can insert, only X you can insert? No, na. You can insert anything you like. I said it, insert operation is allowed for you. Is it clear, ma, online? This is like the complete MySQL one. Okay. Initially, I thought time will be there and we can do it like the project one, but I'm just settling it up. Anyway, we will do it like we have it like backend. This is not only database classes. We have backend. In backend, we all will do it like the project. Don't worry. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, MongoDB will start. Okay. After the MongoDB will start the backend, Node.js and all. Mostly MongoDB will take a week only. Don't skip MongoDB classes because they will complete very immediately. They are very easy to do. Okay. Tomorrow, all of offline people bring your systems so that I will show you how to install MongoDB Compass. Bring your system, sir. That's it for today. Thank you all. Online, any questions? You can tell me, sir.